Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. And today we're looking at the fear within Andy Ruiz in coming to defend his unified title in the UK. So, let's get into it. Andy Ruiz was in studio on Fox, BBC on Fox, where he joined Deontay Wilder on the panel and had some interesting things to say about the negotiations for the Anthony Joshua rematch. And without further ado, let's get into it before we chop it up. Okay, so where are we? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, let's go.
That worked out perfectly. And we're waiting official word on the announcement of the rematch. Is there any update that you can tell us?
We're still in negotiations right now. They're trying to make us go over there, but we're trying to make it back over here in New York City. So I think I'll be more comfortable there, and we can run it back.
Yeah, you got.
Boom. Boom. They're trying to make us go over there. We're in negotiations. They're trying to make us go over there. He's referring to the UK. They're trying to make us go over there, but I would feel more comfortable over here. I would feel more comfortable over here. He's referring, of course, to the US of A. Now, let's get into it and chop this up. Okay, so Ruiz has just won the belt, the fight. One fight. He's won one fight with Anthony Joshua, and that has afforded him the privilege of receiving the WBA, the IBF, and of course the WBO belt, not to mention the IBO. Okay, so he's won one belt, he's won one fight, become unified champion. And everyone is aware of the concept of the home game and the away game. Okay, so whatever your team is, whatever your sport is, you have, let's refer to soccer, football. We call it football. You guys over there call it soccer. Yeah? You have one game at one team's home stadium. And then the return leg. When you have the return leg, that happens in the opposing team's home stadium. Okay? And that happens all across the world. Everyone is familiar with that concept. The home game and the away game. So why in the world? Ruiz has had his home game. Okay? That was in the USA. So now common sense and logic dictates that the away game is not going to be in the same location. The away game is going to be in the opposing fighter's stadium, home stadium, or homeland. Yeah? So now you signed a contract. You signed a contract, Ruiz, for the first fight. And that included a rematch clause. Yeah? You sat down and you're ready to, or you had your people ready, so you knew what was in the rematch clause. In this particular instance, it means that the away game, the rematch, takes place wherever the former champion, the guy you won the belt from, wherever he sees fit. He has the final say on location. In this instance, it seems as if Anthony Joshua, Matchroom, Team Joshua, may be deciding on a location in the UK. That's the away game. Yeah? So effectively what you're saying is that you want the first fight in your homeland, and the away game should take place in your homeland also. What a pile of nonsense. You knew what you were getting into when you signed for the fight. You signed for the fight, you got life-changing money, 5 mil, and you got a rematch. Guaranteed rematch. You knew what you were signing. Now all of a sudden, no, you don't want to do the rematch away from the USA. Well, that doesn't bode well. That does not bode well, my friend, for you being champion. All of a sudden, you win one fight, and now you stating that you don't want to fight outside of the USA. That, my friend, is complete and utter nonsense. Gabaggio. You better stop holding up the process, Ruiz. Andy Ruiz Jr. You need to stop holding up this process. You need to honor as his trainer, Manny Rubles. Okay, you need to stop holding up this process. You need to get with the program. You need to honor the contract which you signed. Yeah? You seem like a nice, humble guy before you got the belt. But as soon as you got the belt, seems like something changed. Seemed like everything changed. You know, you're rocking the rollie now. You're rocking the neck chain now. I guess that's white gold. You're rocking the bracelet now. Seems like you changed, bro. Seems like you changed, and not for the better. You are holding up the process. People want to see the rematch. The Americans got a chance to see it. Now the UK guys want a chance to see it on home soil. Yeah, your fans can take the plane flight this time. We want to stay at home. We want the home game. And ultimately, I'm pretty sure that is what is going to happen. Eddie Hearn's done already told you. If you do not comply, we will see you in court. And you will have to honor the agreement to the contract which you signed. Nobody forced you. Nobody forced you. You was begging. You came begging. You said, please, please, Eddie, please. Please, let me get in, man. Let me get in. I'm a great fighter. I'm in great shape. Give us the contract and we will sign it. Yeah, your words. Your words, Andy Ruiz. Your words, Ruiz. Stop holding the process up. Let's get this thing cracking. Come to the UK. Stop being scared. Stop being so shook. Let's get it on. No more shucking and jiving. It's time to act like this guy. Shucking and jiving. Dipping and dodging. You're acting like your peas in a pod. 2 peas in a pod. Who have you been talking to? Who have you been talking to? Come on, man. Stop messing around. Let's get this thing on and popping. Come to the UK. Stop being so shook. You'll get a warm welcome over here. We're very hospitable people. Yeah? Come and get some fish and chips. Forget about your Snicker bar. You can have that for pudding. What say you, the people? Where is this fight gonna eventually happen? Because Andy Ruiz is acting real shook right now. Real shook. Is he gonna have his way and get the rematch in his homeland? Or is will common decency prevail? And will he and his team have to take the flight over from the USA over here to the UK? No more shucking and jiving. No more dipping and dodging. If you don't comply, it's going to end up in a lengthy court case. It's going to hold the whole process up. So please, Andy, find your common decency. Find your cojones. And get your Snickers bar ass on that plane ride to the UK. No more messing around. What say you, the people? Where will the fight end up taking place? Will the newly crowned prima donna, unified prima donna, get his way? Or will decency prevail? Have your say. This is Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the likes. It's the subscribes. It's the comments. It's the shares. And it's the hitting that bell icon. And it's the tuning in to the live shows Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and of course the lunchtime Saturday show. It's Raphael Dawkins. Leave your comments. I'm out.